Have you been extremely tired lately? Has your diet changed? Is everything around you no longer interesting to you? You could be going through a spiritual awakening process and don't even know it. Let's get into it. Because we know that many are called, few are chosen, and even fewer are crowned. So when you're going through a spiritual awakening process, your body is upgrading to the maximum level. So that means anything that no longer can go with your new version of self has to go. You're going to be on a higher frequency, which means that your vibration needs to raise to go to a higher vibrational frequency. How do you do that? Changing your diet, eating lighter foods. You want to eat more natural, earthbound food. So you want to stick to your fruits. And I say fruits, but in vegetables too. I juice my vegetables. I eat vegetables too, but less meat, no dairy, anything that is natural of nature. You want to focus on it. Even if you do this to cleanse your body, more liquids, more natural liquids, fruit liquids. You want to change your vibrational frequency via your thoughts. So you want to have higher thoughts. You don't want to be thinking low level, low vibrational thoughts. You want to think positively. You want to think admirably of yourself. You want to be excited when you wake up in the morning. You want to be expectant of the things that the universe has for you. You want to raise your vibration. You want to raise your frequency. When you do that, as you do that, your spiritual awakening process becomes less difficult because you're more in alignment with what your soul is trying to get you to be in alignment with. And when you get to that phase where your mind is at a high vibrational frequency, then your manifestations can come in effortlessly and easily. You hear people say, I manifest effortlessly and easily. I attract money. I attract this. I attract that. Because they expect the universe to give them what is already theirs. And as you go through that spiritual awakening process, you begin to understand who you are, whose you are, and what you were called to do. And when you walk in alignment with your purpose, oh my God, I'm talking about abundance flows to you effortlessly and easily because it's supposed to. But if you're struggling and don't even know it, it's because you're going through that spiritual awakening process. And you need to be enlightened. You need to be enlightened about yourself. You need to be enlightened about your power. You need to be enlightened about your position here on this earth. And that's what spiritually waking up is. You're waking up to the spirit of your essence, of your being. So who are you? I mean, really, who are you? Who do you want to be? It might just be time for you to shift your identity if you can't answer the question who you are. That means that you're not in alignment with who you're supposed to be. And that means it's time for you to step your game up.